a million smiles. Catching all the love from around the world. Whoa. Hey Shelly, won't you shine your light? Shine your light in the darkest times. You make it bright, bright. Life's dreams, we're all by your side, by your side. Keep on doing what you do, girl. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. Shelly, Shelly, you're our life's sweet star. So keep rocking your show, no matter where you are.
Hey, Shelly from the block. Jersey girl with a mouth that won't stop, no, no. Sassy, and I'm not afraid to show it. Gonna spill the tea, you better be ready for it. I speak my mind, no filter inside. Shelly's in the house, talking trash and truth. Trash and truth. No sugar coated blues. Jersey girl with something to lose. Shelly's in the house, time to break the rules. To the city, I'm the queen of cool. You can handle the heat, then take the high. Shelly's in the house, drop the mic.
Hey, Shelly in the house tonight. Living it up, feeling so right. Yeah. New Jersey girl, she's got that style. Life stream queen with a million smiles. And she know the love from around the world. Hey Shelly, won't you shine your light? It's time to make it right. Life stream queens with a wayside. You're one of a kind. Shelly, Shelly, you're a life stream star. Keep rocking the show no matter where you are. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is July 2nd. Can't believe it's July. July 2nd, 2024. It is just after the noon hour at 12:03 p.m. on the East Coast. The weather is beautiful, and I am Shelly, your mouthy mama, talking trash and truths. This is Coffee and Chaos with T3. That's me. Oh, my lovies, how are you? I'm not used to doing so few shows of my own during the week now, but I kind of like it. I'll get back into my old schedule once I'm settled and everything. But right now for the summer, this is working perfectly because I get to sleep a little bit. I get to clean a whole bunch because if you're out there and not knowing, I am moving very soon and it came upon me suddenly. So now I have to go through 20 years of living in the same apartment and get rid of most of my shit. So it's like, okay. I just heard the garbage men hauling all the stuff that my son put in the recycling room yesterday, and they were cursing up a blue streak. I was tempted to go out there and like hand them $20 as like an extra tip, but then I was like, oh, fuck no. Then they're going to know it's from me. And then I'm the one that put that stuff there. So, well, like they get paid. It's okay. That's their job. I got to stop worrying about other people being inconvenienced. Anyway, let's see who's out in my crowd today. We got Wolfram dropping links like they're hot. He wipes his paws, lopes in, and howls. Ow. Yeah, my voice is shot. Yesterday was the yelling day. It doesn't usually get that bad around here. But my daughter decided to go fully stupid and just misunderstand or just not listen to a word I said. And after a couple hours of that, yeah, no, you girl here, I was losing my mind. I'm surprised I still have a roof on my apartment because I was screaming. Anyway, so yeah, my voice is here or there. I sound a little bit like my mother right now. Good God help me. Suzanne, she said, whoop, 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 whoop. Hi, baby. How are you? Iron Rabbit. Hello, baby. How are you? I haven't seen you in the longest. Oh, I miss you, girl. I hope you're doing well. T-Rex, good M, good M, good M. How are you, T? He's the titty. I know I'm in a weird mood today. Suzanne, 20 days to go, Shelly, then I'm uber old. Girl, I've been uber old. I think I turned uber old when I turned 14. And yet I'm eternally youthful. So 20 days till your birthday. Wow, that's a good one. I don't know. My daughter, like her birthday was on Sunday. She turned 29. But anyway, I can't believe I have a 29-year-old daughter. It's just this does not seem like my life. I should not be able to say, yeah, I got a daughter. She's 29. Like that, no. I've lived a big life, but God damn it, I'm not that old, am I? I'm like, damn, like I have a 29-year-old. I can vividly remember being 29. Oh, I can't. But yeah, like, so anyway, like I was saying, like her birthday is in the summertime. And it's so weird because her and my ex-husband are the only people that my Aunt Grace, but she's gone, that have summertime birthdays. And I'm like, what is that like? Because I'm so used to like winter birthdays. Everything's done inside. Everything is like, cakes don't melt, because you get the ice cream cake. You have a great time, but like you have like cookout birthdays. So like, how fun is that? I mean, I've thrown plenty of summertime birthday parties, but it's weird being the recipient. I don't know what made me think of that. Anyway, from the amount of stress that I'm dealing with, my brain is oatmeal. I'm forgetting whole days now. Whole days. And I play it off like everything's just fine and dandy or whatever, but I'll be in the middle of talking and I'm like Joe Biden. I'm just like, anyway, because whatever thought I had is fucking gone. Fucking gone. I'll be just in the middle of a conversation and God help me if I get distracted in the slightest bit, which squirrel all the time. Forget whatever the fuck I was talking about, or you got to keep notes so you could tell me what the hell I was talking about because I don't remember anymore. And I found like I have a thing about patterns. I've watched my patterns and it's immediately the brain fog and the forgetfulness starts when I have a spike in stress. When my anxiety hits a high and my blood pressure goes up. My blood pressure is through the roof. Like I took it yesterday because I was having like chest pain and I didn't tell anybody. But I have like the blood pressure machine here. And it was 180 over 100. And I was like, oh, that ain't good. I was like, no. My blood pressure is usually like 110 over 70, 110 over 60, around there. But no, like, and I was just like, all right, I need to like calm down. I need to stop yelling. I told my daughter, I was like, go away, just go away. But yeah, no, whenever like I get highly anxious and I get stressed out, mostly dealing with my mother, I don't know. I can't talk. I couldn't read yesterday. I was trying to read something out loud on Sunday. I almost had a panic attack because I was doing the show with Winning. And he goes, Shelly, you read that out. And I was like, oh, like, oh God, don't make me. Like I was ready to cry. I was like, yeah, sure. And I read it. I didn't read it the way I normally would, but I read it. It's just, I had to be full energy toward reading that because I didn't want to fuck it up because the words, I can see the word, my brain recognizes the word, I open my mouth and something else comes out entirely. And I hate that. I hate it. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, no, Suzanne's got a birthday coming up. That was just to like help explain. I'm a fuck up today. I guarantee it. Because my brain is going in 50 different directions and it's got this backdrop of a kind of melodic to-do list. Like everything I have to do is literally playing on a loop in the back of my mind, and it's fucking up everything else. Because I'll be thinking about, oh yeah, I gotta feed the cats. And those cats have no food, or I ordered ShopRite, and then all of a sudden, like in between me saying I ordered Shop, and I'll get like that far, and my brain will go, you still have to throw out that trash. You still have to go through the entertainment center. You still have to do this. You still have to do that. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then I go back and I try to complete the thought, and it's gone. This is like constant. It's like having all your tabs that you have in the background open at once, and they're all talking at the same time. All the musics are playing, all the dialogues, all the, ads are playing simultaneously. That's my brain right now. And I'm having a hard time picking out the stuff that, I want to say. I wrote a script for today, kind of like, not a script, not my usual script, but like an outline to try to stay on point. And so far I haven't. But yeah, no, I can't wait for your birthday, Suzanne. I will still be here, so it'll be a regular stream thing. But do me a favor and just remind me of the day. Send me a message on Twitter or something with the exact date so that I have it in print in front of me, because I don't want to have, like a blonde moment and completely forget. If you could do that, I would really appreciate that. Just, help the feeble-minded, if you would. T-Rex, do you want me to talk about sex? Shelly's mom. See, I even gave you the voice. I came up with this great idea, like, Winning should do shorts about my mother once I move, like just conversations that he overhears in the process of, talking to me every day. I guarantee he's going to hear more of my mother than he ever wanted to. But I kind of want him to do shorts of, so today, Mother Perez said. I think it would be so funny. Or for him to make like videos, like funny videos of people doing weird shit and just put my mother's face on all of it. I think it'd be hilarious. I so want him to do that. I really, really do. I even said I might start another show just called This Bitch, just so I could bitch about my mother, just to get on here and be like, this bitch, do you know what she did to me today? And it'll just be a bitching about mom stream for like 10, 20 minutes. And then that'll be it. I think it would be a hit. I really do. Everybody can come in and bitch about their mothers, their mother-in-laws, their sisters. It'll be like a just fellow female bashing. It'll be great. And of course, men would be welcome. They'd be welcome to come in and talk about their mothers or their sisters or their wives or their girlfriends or their daughters or whatever. I think it'd be funny. Just everybody be like, this bitch. Because it's not said maliciously. It's said, tongue in cheek, like this bitch. The same way people say my name in different ways. There's this dude that does Gen X podcasts who I love. I believe his name is John. I don't really call him by his name. I call him my Gen X boy. But because I'm Gen X and I don't take the time to learn people's names because I'm going to forget them anyway. So why the fuck would I? So anyway, regardless of all that, I really enjoy him. He's super funny. He's from upstate New York. So we have like the same kind of sense of humor. I could deal with his accent. I'm pretty sure he would love mine. We grew up pretty much in the same house. Like everything he says, like the furniture was the same. The parents were the same. Growing up was the same. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, but I don't know. He was saying something. What the hell was I? See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, God. I don't know. He was talking about something. What the hell was I talking about? Son of a bitch. No, we talked about sex shelter. I talked about winning. I really don't remember where I was going with that. The whole thought is just gone. It's just gone. Anyway, you should check him out. He's what the hell is his name? I really enjoy him. I really do. He's super fucking funny. I will find a post of his at some point. John Kotrides, Kotrides. And he always talks about Gen Z and Gen X and how they all blame us. And we're just like, yeah, you don't get it. Because we're Gen X, we don't give a fuck. Like, you blame us for whatever you want. Okay. Like, it's our fault. Okay. Like, blame us all you want. I really don't remember why I brought that up, though. Son of a bitch. Well, regardless, I'm sure you guys will bring me back to it at some point. Rabbit, she's turning 72 in a couple months. Oh, you were a spring chicken, girl. You do things I only dream of now. God, there's so many things. So many things I want to do. So many things that's one of the things I want to say. I cry all the time now. I cried in front of my mother like 4 times on Sunday when she was here. Granted, half of it was half the reason for me crying was she was here. But it was Katie's birthday. She brought over a cake. Her husband was with her. We talked about the house. We talked about everything. And I kept bursting into tears. And her husband, like, he was looking at me and I was like, what? He's like, I've never known you to be emotional. Because I'm not. Temperamental, yes. He knows I have a temper. Man watched me flip an 8-foot couch with one hand in my mother's direction when I was 16 years old. So, yeah. Like, he knows I got a temper. But as far as emotional, never. I wouldn't sit there and just cry. I never cried as a teenager. Like, I could think of maybe like 4 times I actually like cried. And they were all to do with my dad. With losing daddy. And I was just an angry teenager. I mean, I was angry because in my house, you weren't allowed to show any other emotion. You're either happy or mad. Like, there's no sadness. We don't have time to deal with that shit. Like, you want to have a good cry, go off by yourself, go in the shower, cry, get out and get the fuck over it. Like, that's pretty much how it went. So I was always angry. And he was like, I've never known you to be like this. And he didn't know what to say. I was like, girly. And he was like, well, yeah, kind of. He was like, your mom don't cry. I was like, what? He said, your mother, she doesn't cry. She gets upset. She sounds like she's crying, but no tears. He was like, and you're just sitting here and you don't sound like you're crying, but you have tears running down your face. He's like, you two are so different. I was like, wait till you live with us both. I was like, you're going to see how fucking different we are. But he was like, I never knew that you cried. I said, I never used to. I never used to cry unless I was mad. And I couldn't do something about it. Like, if I couldn't punch you in the face, I'd cry. It was just pure tears of frustration. But it was just like, I just want to hit you so bad. Because I was very violent. You thrust violence at me. How am I going to grow up? I'm going to be violent in return. And that's the thing. Like I was telling Winning the other day, it doesn't matter if you know how to fight or not. There were many, many times I fought and didn't know how, but I was angry. And when you're angry, you are committed to that fight. You want to fight. So whether you're good or bad, you're going to give it your all and you're going to do damage. You're gonna, no matter what. You might not win the fight, but you will walk away from that fight feeling better and be like, no, I think I won it. You could have your ass handed to you in a teacup. Doesn't matter. You're like, I don't care. I fought him. I lived, right? Like that was our mentality. If we survived it, it's all good. Doesn't matter what it is. I survived it though. I'm fine. It's fine. Standing here on fire, flesh full. I'm fine. Everything's fine. No, it's a little hot, but it's all right. Like, can somebody turn the air conditioner up? Like, that's us. It's that sad that we were so the generation in denial of anything real. Anything. because we had to deal with reality. So we didn't want to fucking talk about it. We were face to face with reality at 3 years old. And nobody shielded us from that shit. They were like, look, this is the world. It's cold and it's cruel. Have fun. And pushed us right out the door. Oh, you can toddle. Give me that diaper because diapers cost money and mommy's not made of money. Money doesn't grow on trees. No. Oh, you have to pee. Hold it. You better hold it. And we did. That's why most of us have like the ability to hold pee for like 8 hours straight and be like, you got to go. Yeah. You don't look like you got to go. I will pee on you. Like, stop. But we're perfect for road trips because our parents weren't pulling over and nobody wanted to go in a bush. Well, the boys maybe, but the girls, not so much. I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, this is going to be a whole day of me talking and forgetting. So get used. Today is Biden Tuesday. I am doing my best impersonation of Joe Biden and not being able to fucking talk or finish a goddamn thought. Unfortunately, I don't have the type of pharmaceutical assistance that he does. But since on his worst day, no, on his best day, it's still worse than my worst day. There you go. That's what I kind of wanted to say. I'm still better than him. Fuck him. Anyway, old child sniffer. But yeah, Iron Rabbit 72. Oh, that's what I was. See, you brought me right back. He was like, but why are you so emotional? I said, do you understand that my whole life I've taken care of myself? I never asked anybody for anything. I never had to depend on anybody for anything because they weren't going to come through anyway. So what was the fucking point? I said, I'm the go-to. Like, whenever anything needed to be done, people came to me. If there was a problem, they came to me. If they needed advice, they came to me. If they needed a job done that was impossible, they came to me. If they had a thing that somebody said, you can't figure this out, there's no way to get it done, I'd get it done. Quick. And by myself. And I didn't ask for anybody to, hey, could you do this? Could you do? No, I just ran shit myself. I am a very take charge, in control kind of boss girl. That's what I've always been. I've always been strong and smart and quick. I was always highly capable. I took on mountains of work and made it seem like it was nothing. I do that shit like it was easy. They're going around getting master's degrees in how to deal with these kids, and I'm just watching them for an hour and going, I got this. And I would just blow them all away because I could do shit they couldn't do. And now it takes 3 people to help me sort through a box. Because after 10 minutes of sorting through stuff, my shoulders hurt so much. And I can't feel my arms. I can't accomplish anything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even 10% of who I was. And I have to say goodbye to my friends, who I love. My Zuma, my V, Manny. And I don't want to see them. I know I don't want to tell them I'm leaving, and I don't want to see them because I know they're going to want to see me. And I don't want them to remember me like this. I told my friend Chunga, I said, I don't want anybody to see me now and see how I function or move. I said, I want them to remember me as the take charge, laughing, big tits, big ass, watch me walk, big mouth fucking hot bitch that I was. I was the bitch in charge. I was always the head bitch in charge. I was the queen. And now, like, I don't want them to remember me like this. I want them to remember me as, being the most inappropriate person that they knew, with the quick, lightning quick one-liners, and, the sharp comebacks, and the ability to either make you laugh or fucking take you down to your knees with a couple words. Like, I want them to remember me strong. I'm praying this move brings me to a place where I can get back who I was. Maybe not as loud or inappropriate as I was. I don't need to be that angry, but I would really like to be self-sufficient. My purpose in life is to take care of the people I love. And I can't do that. And it's really bothering me. Oh my God, and I have no tissues. Fuck a duck. Fuck. All right, well, that's what shirt sleeves are there for. I can wipe my eyes and my face. God damn it. Anyway. But yeah, I was telling him, I said, I never depended on anybody. I said, and now I said, I have to depend on other people, and y'all are rushing me. You make decisions and you tell me, oh, we're doing this in a week. No, see, I need more time than that. The old me, if you would have said we're moving tomorrow, be packed, I would have been. This whole house would have been fucking done. I would have been the whirling dervish going through here like a Tasmanian devil, just, and that would have been it. But it all would have been done. And I would have done it all myself. I wouldn't have had to ask for my son's help. I wouldn't have had to ask my daughter to do anything. I just would have fucking done it all. And now I'm reliant on all these goddamn people, and nobody runs, one, on my timeline, two, understands that just fucking do it the way I tell you to do it. But I want to do your way is going to take at least an hour longer. And I don't want to sit here for the next 45 fucking minutes discussing it with you. If I tell you to, I'm not used to people like disregarding what I say. If I fucking tell you to do it, do it. Where's the discussion coming in? I didn't invite discussion. This is not a democracy. This is not an open forum. This is a dictatorship. I rule here. You do what I fucking say. But see, I don't have the physical presence I had before to get that shit accomplished. Now they're like, my daughter had the nerve to roll her eyes and like put her hand up at me yesterday because she was like, whatever, like, what are you going to do? And she turned her back on me and my son jumped because what am I going to do? You know how fast I was out of my fucking chair and up in her face? And I was like, do it again. I swear to God, do it again. Do it again. Go ahead. Make the face and put your fucking hand in my face again. Do it again. I dare you. Like she was fucking biting her, like she almost swallowed her tongue because she was like, where'd you come from? Bitch, I can move when I have to. Do not put me in that place. But she thought she was going to get off with being disrespectful and what? Oh, hell no. And then you woke up. Don't let the swollen legs fool you. I will fucking get up and run after your ass. It may kill me the next day, which trust me, today it is. It is. I'm dead. I'm dead today. I can't do shit. But don't test me, girl. You picked the wrong fucking one. And then Captain fucking has, ass mouth hopped into Winning's chat yesterday, pissed me to fuck off. Oh, you get so many people watching. I have 10 more people watching. 10 as many people as. He's going on and on. Suzanne Suzanne shut him down, and then Wolfram shut him down too. I was so happy about that. But I was pissed off, number one, that he was there. Like, how about Winning lives in your head that you have to come by here? We never check on you. I don't even ask if you're alive or dead because I'm a Christian, like I'm a Catholic. I don't want you to die, but I wouldn't be sad if you did. Just saying. I mean, God works in mysterious ways. But anyway, yeah, he's going on and on. Yeah, whatever. Because he said that, I went to his channel. He has less than like 200 subscribers. And his last live was like 5 months ago. And all his like videos, he gets like 100 views, and pretty much that's because of his like the area that it's in. It's not because of him, because nobody watches them if you look at them. And I was just like, oh, you gotta fucking be kidding me. And it's because he goes on other people's channels, on their panels, and he thinks he's the draw. This dude is such a narcissist and such a liar. It's just, it kills me. But what a fucking freakazoid. I can't. Like, just stay away from winning. Stay away from me. We don't bother you, yet we still live rent-free in your head. Like, go away. We both think that you're a piece of shit. How about that? I'm going to speak for winning for once. I never put words in his mouth, but this time I feel safe in saying, we think you're a piece of shit. We think you're useless. I think you're useless. And I think you're malicious, and you can't let people just live. Go away and don't come back. But much like the herpes he probably has, he always makes a recurrence or resurgence. Les, how you doing? She said, good afternoon. All I'm folding laundry and my mom is on her way over. Oh, goodness. With my oldest, so I won't be able to stay long. And I probably just talked right through that whole thing, and you're probably gone already. But good luck with your mom. I hope you have a good time with her. My prayers are with you. But I will send you all my best energy, I promise. And have fun with your oldest. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Suzanne, I hear ya. Glad y'all are here. Iron Rabbit, I'm in bed for a while, pulled muscles in my back and separated ribs. Girl! God. Rabbit, you really, we got to get you like a 22-year-old farmhand that'll live on the property and let his services be available to you. And it's not, it's not a bad thing. Everybody's got needs. He could, hammer a fence, sew some logs, make sure that you got all your chickens in a row. I know it's ducks in a row, but whatever. You knew what I was going with that. Trying to be fucking all like funny, and it's just not happening. Sending you healing energy. Absolutely, we are. Love Rabbit. Suzanne, I lied. 38. Wait, what? Suzanne, my youngest just turned 39. She said I lied. 38. That's all right. Most mothers don't remember their kids' ages because we don't want to. I kept saying Katie was going to turn 28. I was like, oh shit, she's going to turn 29. Because I told you she keeps getting older and she's dragging me with her. And it's not fair. I didn't sign up for that. Wolfram, Rabbit, I hope you recover quickly. We all do. Rabbit, there's a reason farm boys are big. Hay would be the reason. Hay's the reason. I mean, farm boys are big, so we need to get you one. Let him do all the work. Wolfkinder, hi, honey. Can't stick around. Have a good day. Hi, Wolfkinder. Bye, Wolfkinder. You sweetheart. T3, did you decide on Pennsylvania? Yes, Iron Rabbit. The closing was Thursday. I know I'm way behind in chat. Big surprise. Woohoo. This isn't going to be a very long stream because I really don't feel good. I feel terrible, actually. The closing was on Thursday. That went really well. They have the keys. They're going there to get the deed, whatever, because it's being the title, whatever the hell, the deed is being mailed to them. So somebody has to be there to get the mail. So they came up here. My mother and her husband came up here on Sunday. I told you I can't talk. And they came up for Katie's birthday. Katie turned 29. And we were talking about the house and whatever. And they said, yeah, well, your mom has to go down there and stay there to get deliveries and such, because now that it's ours, we already started like ordering stuff to have it sent there because we want to move in right away, even though they have to pay their rent on their lease till November. They're like, that's fine. We don't have to be in the apartment to pay the rent. Like, it's fine. And I was like, okay. I was like, how are we paying like rent and a mortgage? Well, the house is paid off, so there's no mortgage. So there's that. Okay. I was told that I get to pick the internet company and whatever, set it up and pay for it. That's going to be my job. Okay. Like I had to do that anyway. Oh, my ShopRite. Wait. I had to order ShopRite because of course I did. And they want to know if I can have substitution. Yeah, that's fine. And done. Well, that's good. Only one thing? Whatever. Of course it had to be my son's request, but whatever. What was I gonna say? Wolfram, by the way, Shelly, I have to leave at 1:30 for an appointment. I'll be back if you're still on. I think I'll be out of here before you have to be gone. Because there's a lot to talk about, but I really, really don't feel good. I pushed myself to do this today. My son woke me up at 8:00, trying not to wake me up because he was out here getting the tote bins and he dropped literally everyone that he was carrying. So that woke me up. And I've been awake ever since. And I've literally spent most of the time just laying here crying because it just hurts. Everything fucking hurts. My arms are killing me. My legs hurt, but mostly it's like my shoulders are so swollen right now. And the lymph nodes under my arms are so swollen that I could barely move my arms. I can move my arms from like the elbow down, and even that feels disconnected. So I'm not going to be here that long. But yeah, no, we had the closing Thursday. They came here on Sunday. They told me my mother's going down there, and she started getting all fucking kinds of nervous because she's going to be staying in the house by herself. And she's going on and on about, I'm going to be by myself. There's not going to be anybody to talk to. You know, I wouldn't be scared if there's at least somebody else in the house, but my husband insists on coming back up here to get things done. First of all, your husband probably wants a couple days away from you because he's been with you every day for like 20 years. So, and especially after the pandemic where you never went back to work, you just worked from home for like 4 years. And no, I'm pretty sure he's like, no, please go to Pennsylvania. Like he just wants you to like be there. This man is going to be building everything in the dead of fucking winter just not to be in the fucking house with my mother. I mean, he loves my mother, don't get me wrong, but she's a lot. Even he said it. He was like, who talks? He's like, who could get a word in with you? He was like, even your daughter has a hard time talking, to you because you don't shut up. We were screaming at each other on Sunday. I was like, oh my God, can I finish a fucking sentence? And she was just like, what? But I had something to say. Well, then hold the thought in your goddamn head. I can't. You never could. You never could. I'll give you a fucking notebook. Write it down. And she was like, you're so miserable. I'm not miserable. You make me angry. It's going to be fun living with this child. Like, really? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so she's waxing all these different things about how lonely she's going to be. And I was like, you know what? Can you guys just do me a favor? I was like, Ma, you're never coming back to Hoboken after you go there. She was like, no. I said, you're leaving on Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor. She's like, what? I said, take Katie with you. What? I was like, take Katie with you. I was like, you want company? Katie. You want somebody to talk to? Katie. You want somebody who's going to do whatever the fuck you need to do? Katie. Like, and you'll have somebody who's, there with you. Trust me, she'll be so up your ass, you'll think she's a hemorrhoid. Katie, just take Katie. And then I don't have to fucking deal with her for the rest of the summer. She's like, well, you're coming down the same time. No, I'm not. I have a whole, and I started crying. I was like, do not rush me. Do not rush me. Do not. I have until the end of August. I am not going into a new house unless there's the bed I want, the shower I want, and the toilet Katie needs. I don't want to hear nothing. Those are the 3 things I'm concerned about. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. Everybody can go and leave me here. Just leave me here for like a month by myself. It's fine. And Fredo was like, I have to take Connor with me on Sunday, but I'll bring him back on Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, okay. He was like, you want me to take Katie too? I was like, I want to take Katie permanently. I was like, Kate, you clean up that entire room. We'll throw away all your furniture that we're not taking with us, which is everything. She's getting all new furniture. We'll throw away all your clothes that you're not taking with it. Again, she's getting a whole new wardrobe. She has no idea. Katie's got so much shit coming her way. Like I started a Amazon wish list. The thing is, I can't post it yet because if somebody does decide to buy something, I can't have it shipped until there's somebody in the house. So nobody will be in the house until Sunday. So I'll put the list out probably Thursday, maybe, or Friday. Maybe I'll do a Friday stream and put the list out. But I don't want packages just sitting there at this abandoned house. So I made a wish list, but I know me. I'm going to wind up going through the wish list and buying most of the shit myself. Like a weekend. So we'll see. But yeah, so I let the kids pick out like the colors that they want in their room. They're talking about paint walls. I was like, first of all the walls are painted. They're all painted white and they're going to stay white. Why? I was like, because I'm not painting. I don't have the energy for it. And if I have to watch y'all paint, I'll go insane. There's no fucking way. Both of you are the biggest klutzes and we have carpets. No, it's not going to happen. I was like, here's the thing. You have white walls. Decorate through color through your room. The curtains, the bedspread, a chair, some accent pillows, some paintings, posters. I'll convince your fucking grandfather to put up the LED lights or the fairy lights, whatever the fuck you want, but we're not painting. So they were happy with that. So they each picked their color. Connor wants like a teal turquoise, like more of a turquoise, even though he knows I fucking hate that color. But that's fine. Maybe I'll learn to, instead of associating that color with my father, I'll start to associate it with him. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise. That's how I'm going to look at it. Katie's very into like the lavender and like the dark purples, like that contrast. So I got her like a whole bunch of stuff. I put it on the wish list, like a bedspread. It's a big lavender bedspread with these giant butterflies. And it's whimsical, but it's not babyish. It's just pretty. And that's what Katie likes. So I got her like, and then picked out like her curtains, and I picked out my, like me, just navy blue, and I'm good. Like navy blue is very calming for me. I sleep well in it. It doesn't like trigger anything. It's just a very even keel color for me. Now, if I'm wearing red or I have red around me, I get very sassy very quickly. But and other things. But like navy blue is my touchstone color, basically, you could say, because it doesn't evoke any emotions in me other than calm. So my whole room is going to be just dark navy blue and white, like the white walls, white accents, whatever. But and most of the furniture is like wood, a dark wood. It's my grandmother's wedding set. I can't take all of it with me because it has not stood up to the test of time. But I do have like her 2 end tables for the bedside tables, so I'm taking those with me. And I'm taking the kitchen table. Fredo's gonna fix it. So yeah, so Katie leaves on Sunday. We packed up all her stuff. She threw out a whole bunch of stuff. We threw out all her furniture. So we have like her room is like the central room for us putting like boxes together, and it goes in there. Like fill a box, put it in there. Fill a box, put it in there. So she'll be moving on Sunday. Connor's going with them just for 2 days to help like load and unload the truck. And my brother Jose is helping out. So they're all going to go on Sunday. So I will be here by myself Sundays, Sunday night, Monday night, and part of Tuesday. Y'all, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for nobody to wake me up. I can't wait for nobody to go walking through the room when I'm like in the middle of a conversation. I can't wait to be able to just walk around and just do whatever the fuck I want. I swear to God, I'm going to go into a room, be like, la, 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 just have fun in each room. So that's where we're at. Rabbit, we got the house. It's closed. You know, we did the closing. It's ours. The kids will start moving stuff in with my mother and her husband on Sunday. And by the end of August, I'll be out of here. And I will be a Pennsylvania girl, a central Pennsylvania girl. I will always be a Jersey girl. Like, it's just, I mean, you could take the girl out of Jersey, but you're never going to take the Jersey out of this girl. Never. I can't even, like, talking to my mother so much lately, my accent has thickened ridiculously. Like, I was talking to Whitney, I said, oh my God, I said, I was talking to my mother, I said, I can't. I said, I can hear my own accent now just because I've been talking to my mother. And he goes, talking to my mother. And I'm like, like, you know, you're not funny. He is, but I don't like him to know that I know that. So yeah, we decided on Pennsylvania. That was a whole long explanation. Suzanne, oh no, it's malicious when I talk about my outlaws and their re-recent. Oh, good God. There's a PA Dutch saying youth is wasted on the young. It really is. It really is. I found with age I've gotten super emotional. Yep. Nothing ever bothered me before. You were talking about this bitch podcast you wanted to. Yeah, I already talked about that. Jersey girl. Hi, 357. How are you? Hi, honey. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Lady Awesome said, I never cried when I was younger. Now forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, Lord. And you know what's funny? Both kids were like, we're not going to be here with you. Uh-huh. Who's going to take care of you? I said, you do know that I took care of myself for 50 fucking years, right? Like, I can manage. I might not do it at the speed you do it now, but like, I can still take care of myself. And then, of course, that started me thinking last night. I was like, oh my God, what if I fall? Like, I have all the locks on the door. They can't even get in the door if I fall. I told my son, he was like, just don't put the slide lock on. I said, oh my God, do you want them to come in here in the middle of the night and murder me? He was like, who's murdering you? Bro, they're fears for a reason. They're not supposed to be rational. Lady Awesome. Yep, I was super mad. If I was super mad, I cried. It was the release of anger instead of physical outbursts. Yeah, I just preferred punching people in the face. Still holding Jeebus shell. Well, you know. What? Hi, Mims. Oh, Mimsy, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Good to see you. Everybody's so happy to see you. Give me a hug, 357. I need one. I do. Just be wary of my shoulders. Mimsy, oh son. Oh, hon, I'm sorry you're hurting. I just said Mimsy called me oh son. And I knew it said hun. My brain said hun, my mouth said son. Son bitch. Come here, you silly goose. I mean, if I could, I'd take hugs all around. I would. Yeah, T3, you're doing an awesome impression. Yeah, well, that's my mother. Joe, what are you doing, Joe? You want me to talk about sex? Like, no, I really don't. I really, really don't. Thank God her bedroom is on the other side of the house. She was like, yeah, no, I'm on the other side of the house. I won't hear you guys. I said, we don't give a fuck if you hear us. I said, I don't want my kids traumatized like I was. I don't need them hearing you. And she was like, oh, no. She was like, no, they won't hear. She was, I was like, I fucking hope not. I was like, and if you hear any of us in the kitchen, y'all better stop whatever it is you're doing. Don't ruin my appetite. Like, I will be upset with you. Cutter, what's up, babe? What's up? Smile nerd. I'm a nerd way back through 57. Way back. Good M Gutter. How are you, lovey? It's Gutter's Pop. How you doing, Gutter? How you doing, girl? You feeling good? Come over here and I'll feel you. Anyway, I had to do that for her. I always do something like that for her. She does it for me too. She's the funniest. She'll be in the middle of a sentence on her own channel and she's like, chili. I don't know. Jeez. This is why I lurk. But I mean, it's so cute. It makes my day every time she does it. But it's just like, okay, girl, like, calm down. I ain't nobody special. I'm just like you. But she's a good person. She's a good friend. And she's always so happy when I'm there. It's so funny. True story about potty training. That's how I came down with sepsis. Oh, Lord. Girl. Castro, what's up? I'm only 20 minutes behind. You're gonna hurt for a while, girl. Let last send you some help, right? Send me whatever healing energy you can. Suzanne, I hear you, T3. I won't even let home care in here. No, see, that's the thing. Like, my mother offered to get me like a like a maid to come in like once a week to like clean and do whatever. And I was like, no, why would I do that? She was like, no, she was like, people have them all the time. I don't care. I said, you realize if I had a housekeeper come, the amount of stress I'd go through? She was like, what do you mean? I said, I'd have to clean everything before she got here. I don't want her to think like we're dirty. And she was like, oh my God, that is so not the point. But this bitch is the same way. So I don't know why she's pretending like I'm not making sense. I don't get it. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Ma. If somebody comes over to like, I don't know, like change like the curtains or to paint or whatever, everything has to be immaculate before they get here. Because God forbid they have a bad impression. Why do you think I haven't invited my friend Zuma over here to help me pack? Because she wouldn't care what the fuck I live. Zuma's Zuma. She loves me no matter what. But number one, I don't like asking for help. Number two, I don't have the energy to clean everything and organize everything before she gets here. Never mind the fact the whole reason for her to be here would be to help me organize everything. But that's not my mentality. I'm so used to doing it myself. You can't have any dents in the armor. There's no weak links in my chain. Like, and now it's just like all fucking broken links. And I'm having a hard time dealing with it. Lady Awesome. Shelly, you're going through the grief of closing a chapter in your life compounded by a move that has its own complication. It's a process that affects your mind and it's an emotional roller coaster. It really fucking is. It really fucking, I have never been this emotional in my life. Stupid shit makes me cry. Stupid shit. Connor brought me a piece of pizza today. I had one piece. He offered me another and I started crying because I couldn't have one. And he was like, what? I was like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't even want that pizza. Me not want pizza. And he was just like, why? I was like, I don't know. Like, I want something, but I don't know what. And I just started crying because I had a craving and I didn't know for what. And that pizza did nothing for me. And I could only eat one fucking piece and it made me sick to my stomach. I was like, why is it everything that I eat makes me sick? Why? But then, the doctors, they're like, no, your stomach's fine. Well, something ain't right. Because there's no reason why every fucking thing I eat should make me sick. Some days I'm ravenous. I wake up, I'm like, I could literally eat an entire cow. And I'll make myself something, 3 bites in, I'm like, all right, I'm full. Because for some reason, it just doesn't sit right. Nothing gets digested right. Either I can't, it gets stuck like somewhere in my windpipe or whatever, like, or my stomach gets upset, or now my stomach, like my lower stomach is going, making all these kinds of noises that are telling me I can never leave the house even if I wanted to. So it's like, what the fuck? Why is everything out to kill me now? I mean, if I ask Winnie, he'll say it's because of the the genetic modifications and all the shit that they put into stuff, which he's probably right. But still, like, it was never like this. It was never this bad. Never. And it's like somebody flipped the switch. It takes me an hour and a half to eat my dinner. Hour and a half. I'll be talking with him. He's like, you're eating? Yeah, I've been eating for like the last hour. What are you eating? I'm like, ham sandwich or whatever. Like literally like a small tiny, and I'm picking this fucker apart and like forcing myself to eat because I know it's going to make me sick. So I don't want to, but I'm starving. And it's just like, ugh. So it sucks. I can't wait to have a kitchen of my own where I could just make stuff from scratch and not have to depend on all this pre-made bullshit. That's probably what's doing it. Because I've always had some like processed food in my house, but for the most part, I tended to make shit from scratch. So I knew exactly what was going into the food that I was cooking for my family. And it always tastes, you could taste the difference. And now it's just everything makes me sick. Everything. But yeah, my emotions are all over the fucking place. Shelly stole all my hugs. I'm going to report it. Go ahead, you report it. I'm going to take all your hugs, all your warmth. I'm just going to, no, I'm not going to say that because I was going to say I'll just, whatever you dry, but I'm not going to say that because that would be disrespectful. And just way too high on the phrasing list. I will leech all the warmth out of you. There you go. I will leech the warmth out of you. Lady Awesome. Fix her. I can't have a broken Shelly. Aw, you're so cute, Suzanne. Oh my stars, I'm not the only one in this effing boat. No. We staying here all day. No, I can't, honey. I hurt so bad. I hurt so bad. You have no idea. Epsom salt baths help aches along with the leave. Yeah, that's the thing, Rabbit. I can't, with my legs the way they are, I can't bend at the knee. So getting in and out of a bathtub, that ain't gonna happen. That's why the shower at the new place has to be a walk-in shower. Because every time I take a shower, I almost fall. There's nothing in this house to hold on to. They wouldn't install the handicap bars in the shower here in the bed, like where the bathtub is. So I have nothing to hold on to. And there's not a whole lot. The way my bathroom is situated, they put the sink so far up and to the side of the tub that you only have like half of a tub to use to get in and out. Like there's no room next to it. So you literally have to lift up your leg, which if my knees would bend, that'd be no problem. But I have to like kind of hop. I have to pull my leg up to the side of the tub and then hop on the other leg closer until the other leg goes in. And then I can get into the bathtub and like hold on to the shower bench and drag my other leg in because I can't fucking bend my knees. You know, I can bend my knees to sit, but then as soon as I sit, they whoop, right, like my feet shoot right out. So it's just like and it's only when they're super swollen. It's when they pop my kneecaps out that it gets really hard to get into the bathtub, to get into the shower. And I need like I've gotten into the shower fully clothed. My son has literally like held me up so I can get in there. And then like he closes the shower curtain, closes the door, and then I get undressed and take my shower. And then he throws clothes over the top, once I'm done, so that he can, hold my arms, and he's there in case I fall when I get out. So this is a almost daily thing at this point. So I can't do that when he's not here because I will fucking break my legs or my head. And they don't need to come home to that. But it's very difficult. That's why I'm looking forward to a bed I can actually sleep in, since I've been living in this recliner since I got out of the hospital the first time, which was about a year and a half ago. And I need a walk-in shower. I'm tired of taking my life in my hands every time I want to wash my hair. Like I can't do it, and I can't go for days and days without that. Like I can't do it. I know some people. I can't. I go 2 days without like washing my hair, and I feel so scuzzy. I'm like, ugh. Like no. Like I used to take 2 showers a day. That was just who I always was. I've always done that. You know, on a slow day, it was a one shower a day kind of day. But for the most part, I took one in the morning, I took one at night. Because I wanted to start the day fresh and I wanted to wash the day off before I got in my bed. Like those, and it's just, I want that back. I want that back because that's when I'm in the shower, that's when I do my best thinking. It's the weirdest thing. Like that's my inspiration place. I don't get it, but I start washing my hair and all of a sudden I'm like, I have problems and all of a sudden solutions just start popping into my brain one after another. And when I can't do that, I don't have that. And when I'm that stressed out getting in there, I don't have the energy for the problem solving because I'm so worried. Am I going to fall? Am I going to fall? Am I going to fall? You know, so it's a whole thing. That's a whole lot more information than y'all wanted. I'm sorry. Ribs for dinner. I mean, who don't like ribs for dinner? Oh, you got have fun. Yeah. Fuck have fun. Last said she'll be better than ever once she settled into this new chapter. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it too. I just got to make it there and not drop dead because I've been having dreams about me having a heart attack and dying. Every night, never fails. Never fails. I'm making a thumbnail for tonight's live while listening. So if I miss you, sorry. Oh, that's all right, honey. Hey, cool gamer, what's up? So where does one find these farm hands asking for a friend? They're in the next aisle over from Pool Boys and Cabana Boys. Stop now. The flat-faced clown is in your head. Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. He doesn't stay in my head for long. He's not relevant. Long stream, I'm with you, nerd. Yeah, no, it's going to be very short. Lady Awesome. Wait, did I miss something in chat yesterday? I wonder who was Shelly talking about? Oh, have fun. It was have fun. He popped in and was talking smack at Winning, but Winning don't pay him any mind, and he had him blocked anyway. So he couldn't see him, but we could. Where you moved to, Shelly? Is that okay to add? Yeah, I'm moving to central Pennsylvania. I'm going to be living near Johnstown, I think it's called. I'm not in Johnstown. I'm not giving that gat away, but I'm going to be living like within like 5 miles of Johnstown. It's an old coal mining town. There's like almost nobody that lives there. I'm surrounded by state forests. And I found out that the only house that's really inhabited on my street is across the street from me. And the guy only goes there for like a retreat thing. And it's actually the owner of the house that we just bought. So he wanted to know, like he bought like a bunch of property in the neighborhood. And then he was like, I'm getting older. My kids don't want it. So we bought the property. But he's never there. He did take the cat though, the Maine Coon. Cause he said, I didn't realize. Yeah. Like, I guess I forgot him. So when my mother went back, the cat was gone. The food was gone. And the guy was like, she finally got it out of him. She called the realty to ask a bunch of like last minute questions. And she asked about the cat and they said, oh no, he picked him up. So, Have Fun popped in and made fun of the viewer numbers. Yeah, whatever. Have Fun's an asshole. Pete, what's up? In the parking lot of the title company closing in 22 minutes. Yes, good luck. Oh, I wish you the best, Pete. Oh, we're closing on our houses within a week of each other. Kismet. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, I'm crossing my fingers for you, babe. Oh, dear God, let Pete's thing go through. Wait, phrasing. Dear God, please let Jacob Pete's closing go off without a hitch. Let him start his nice independent life with his wife and little baby. and then add a bunch more babies because we love babies. Relax, Miss Shelley. No reason to push it, silly girl. I mean, it's what I do. 357. I always push the envelope. I'm so excited for you, Pete. Be prepared for like a surge of adrenaline and then a crash because that's Thursday fucking sucked for me. Lady Awesome, my apologies. I'll delete the message. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why you don't delete nothing? What the hell? What just happened? What I miss? Don't fuck with me. My brain is not working today. What happened, Les? My apologies. I'll delete the messages. Why does that bothers me a lot? Don't delete shit. Sounds like a bad flare up. Shelly says, sorry, don't stay long and rest up. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Mims. It just hurts. But I'm used to like pushing through, and there's stuff I have to get done today. 357, my Jersey girl. I will always be a Jersey girl. It don't matter where you plant me. Suzanne and I tagged him. She removed his post, and I timed him out for the max. 357 laughing. Jacob Pete's wishing you well, wishing you the best, man, because most of us have been there. And like, I didn't realize it was going to be quite as stressful as it was. And it went really easy. There were no hitches, nothing. But the anxiety until it was done, dear God. The one day feels somewhat okay, then you feel like crap. I feel like dog shit right now. Iron Rabbit said, T3, let the kids help you pack. Just tell them what goes where. Yeah, that was what I'm attempting to do. But my children don't listen. And then everything I want them to pack, they have questions. I don't want to have conversations about every fucking thing I'm choosing to keep or throw out. You sure you want to throw this out? Do you remember? Da-da-da-da? Yes, I have the memories. I don't need a knickknack for that. I really don't. The less tchotchkes I have, the better, because I don't like to dust. So I don't want to. Are you going to dust them every day? No. Well, then throw it the fuck out. Like, but everything is a decision. I'm so tired of making decisions. And then they question every decision I make. So like, just do what I told you. Can you just do it? Well, you're not being clear. But then when I'm clear, they tell me I talk to them like I'm talking to an idiot child. And I'm like, yeah, what's your point? Because I feel like I am. Suzanne Wolfram, I see that fool everywhere. I blocked him on the channels. He tries to jump on. Yeah, he's just a jerk. I won't waste my energy on him. I've been up since 5 minutes. Currently 10:45. Nice. 357 crayon abuse is terrible. Closed eyes. Shelly is a bull. Hates the red. I know. I love red. Red is my absolute favorite color, but it does get me like all charged up. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't see. That's the thing. Like when I'm mad, I don't see red. I do this thing. We call it like most people. They're like, "Oh, I blacked out," like, or I roided out or whatever. I raged out. I white out. Everything goes blindingly white, and I just attack. You don't see what I'm doing. I'm literally just swinging my fist and like trying to grab at anything and hurt it. And that's what happens to me when I snap. It goes white, not red, white. But I used to love when people would be like, "I saw red," and then that fucking Warrant song came out. I saw red, and I would sing that. Was it Warrant or Skid Row? I think it was Warrant. Because I saw red. After midnight, out in the moonlight. Aw, you're just in a very musical mood today. I love it. Congratulations from Iron Rabbit to Jacob Pete's. Hell yeah. You go. You be that homeowner. Can't even say hot dog properly. Hot dog. It's a hot dog. Why was wrong with hot dog? Teal is my favorite color. Is it? That's good to know, Suzanne. Yeah, he's picking turquoise. I think it's a good thing. I need to learn to just not associate that color with my father. Jersey is a lifelong infection. Still have it after 50 plus years. Well, I mean, we are made to last. So, yeah. Don't you know, Jersey people, we hang on. Like, we never let shit go. We hang on, especially to people. Be right back. Smile, y'all. Love y'all. Aw, 357. You're so sweet. Say water. Now, see, Castro, water. That's how we say it. Coffee, water, legs, eggs, math, exam, bag, tired, donut, stunad, asshole, forget about it, not for nothing. Are you a fucking idiot? You so stupid. You so stupid. What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. But yeah, water. Oh, orange. Not an orange. It's an orange. You know all the ones. You're gonna have to send me the new docs. Yes, I will. You know, I never worry about doxing myself, especially now. Like if they were to show up there, good luck. I say the same thing. I'm like, oh, my lock, the top lock, and the chain. Someone could come in and get me. My oldest will say, "Who? Like, who the fuck is going in?" That's true, Les. I mean, my son's always like, "Who do you think? Like, what? They know we have nothing. Like, what do you think they're coming in here to steal?" Me? He's no. I'm like, no. You just don't understand how the world works yet. They don't get the danger. It's so funny. Oh Lord, that's my brother. Why is my brother calling me? I'm not answering it. Lock the deadbolt, lock the door, check the pew pew, go to bed. That, and that's one of the reasons why my mother's okay with us getting dogs, because she feels better with the dog in the house. Like she knows, they're always on alert. They let her know if anybody's anywhere. I'm like, yeah, you're also going to have dogs who are going to let you know there's a squirrel. Oh, look, there's a chipmunk. Oh, look, I saw a butterfly. Like, it's not going to be just people. In fact, most of the time, because there's no people, the dog probably won't bark at people. It'll probably just bark at everything else. I don't really care. My son was like, he goes, isn't a barking dog going to bother you? I was like, noise don't bother me. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, the same thing with you kids. He was like, well, my room is going to be like right next to yours. He was like, what if I'm too loud? I was like, no, I don't give a fuck if you yell. You don't seem to get this. Like, he's in the bedroom and he's playing video games and he's yelling it. And I have to yell at him to shut the hell up because it's after midnight. And we have neighbors literally trying to sleep on the other side of the wall that, he's right next to. And he doesn't understand that they can hear him. And he doesn't hear the complaints. I do. And he was like, but I thought you didn't like me yelling. I said, no, I don't like you yelling. Hey, Shelly, it's Jose. Daddy said you might need boxes. I have like 10 in my trunk if you need them. Yeah, you just want to come up here and see what the fuck you're getting yourself into. You could wait, but I'll call him later. I haven't talked to my brother in years. Doesn't matter. Like my son asked me, he was like, what's my Uncle Jose like? I said, you're gonna love Theo Jose. And he was like, why? I said, because he's a big mush. I was like, he's a giant. He's built like a fucking Mack truck. I was like, and he's just the like goofiest son of a bitch you've ever met. I was like, and he's gonna start, because I'm not there, you're gonna have a whole lot of, do you know what your mother did to me this one time? That's gonna be like 3 days of nothing but, do you know what your mother did? Do you know what your mother did? Let me tell you something about my sister. Let me tell you what my sister did to me. Let me tell you something about you, your beloved one. Payback's a bitch because my brother Jose has just as many stories about me as I have about everybody else because he was my shadow. He was with me forever. And yeah, he's out of all the boys, he's my baby. Like before Connor came along, he's my baby. When I had Connor, he came in, he was like, "Let me see my nephew." And he like took him in. I was like, "All right, give him back. Give him back." He was like, "You didn't even give me a hug yet." I was like, "All right, give my son back." He was like, "Oh, I lost my spot." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He was like, "I was your baby." I was like, "Oh, for the love of Christ." He was like, "You love him more than me." Sure do. Give him back. Give him back. And he was just like, "I've been replaced." I was like, "Yep, sure have. Give my baby." Like, but he was so funny because he was so melodramatic about it. My brother Jose he's retarded. That's number one. But not like scientifically speaking, just in general. Um, and then like every way. But he's hilarious. Like he's a big goofball. He doesn't understand things that I say. Like I'll say something, he'll just sit there staring at me. And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm trying to figure out what you said. Were the words too big for you?" "Yeah, a little bit." I'm like, "God damn it." But he's just so funny because he'll say something and go, "What?" He always puts this little laugh at the end of things when he doesn't understand something because he literally laughs at his own stupidity. And he's just so sweet. And he's got these big dimples that go through his friggin' face. They're just big pits in his friggin' cheeks. And he gives great hugs. He's a huge hugger. Huge hugger. Like I guarantee if he comes here and he sees me, he's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be like a half an hour of hugging. Because he's as tactile as I am, which is why he was my baby for so long. Because 5, 6 years old, he still wanted to like sit next to me and cuddle all the fucking time. And he'd be like, "Tell me a story. Tell me, I'll do your hair. Give me a brush. I'll just comb your hair." And he would sit behind me and just brush my hair for hours. As long as I kept talking and telling him stories, he would just brush my hair, brush my hair. He's just such a big gompy motherfucker though. Like and like people look at him and they're terrified of him. And I'm like, "How many times I've kicked that boy's ass? I don't care how big he gets. I will grab him by the ear and like pull him down and smack him in the head." And he's just like, "Ow, I deserve that." But he won't let anybody else do it to him. You hit him, he fucking goes nuts. I can beat the shit out of him. He'd be like, "I'm sorry, Joe." It's funny. It's the dynamic that we have. But if you ask him like which of the sisters is the bitchiest, he would probably say my sister Elizabeth. And if you ask which one is the scariest, he would probably say Elizabeth. But if you ask which is the one you should be most afraid of, he would say me. Because he's like, she'll turn on a dime. Because you've never seen anybody go from Mary Poppins to Cruella de Vil as fast as Shelley. He was like, "Do not piss my sister off." And he'll tell everybody that. When he met my husband, he took one look at him. And I mean, my brother was like, I think he was like 11 when he met my husband. Maybe 12. No. How old was? No, I think he was like 13. Jeremy was 11. And he met my husband and he was like, "You're marrying my sister?" Good luck. And I remember because my husband was like, "Why? She's a wonderful." He was like, "My sister's great. I love my sister. There's nobody better than my sister, Michelle." He was like, "But you, nope." He was like, "You'll never be able to handle her." And he was right. He was right. His ego couldn't handle me. And my brother knew that. He recognized that early on. It was like, there's no way this dude's ego will hold up under, my sister. Because if you piss me off, I'll just tear you right the fuck down. I don't give a fuck. Especially since my brother knew that I wasn't in love with my husband. He knew I was getting married. He got it. because he was worried about losing grandma. He spent a lot of time with grandma. That's not even his blood grandmother, but she loved those kids. So he used to go over like after school and just hang out. It didn't hurt that she'd feed him. My brother Jose is the one with the super radar nose. Like it looks like a normal nose, but if you're cooking something that he really likes, he will miraculously just pop up out of nowhere. Oh my God, proving it today because Connor was in the kitchen this morning and he was making stuff. And I was like, can you take the weed butter out of the freezer? I was like, because it's never going to make the trip. So I might as well just make the edibles now and then I can, like store them and freeze them. And he was like, what do you want to make? I said, I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies today and maybe brownies. And he was like, oh. And I swear to God, that was not even a half an hour before I started the show. And now my brother, after years, decides to call me and text, and he keeps texting me. My mother, Jose is trying to call you. Yes, I'm aware, but I'm doing a show. See, they don't care. They don't pay attention. Everything is on their time. Fuck my time. They don't care. But yeah, my brother, he's got unbelievable radar when it comes to me making like chocolate chip cookies. Oh, forget it. As soon as I make them, he's just like, hey, Shell, how you doing? I'm like, how the hell does he know? He always knows. He always knows. It's the same thing if I make pasta vazul. My brother Jeremy shows up. If I make like baked ziti, or God forbid I make empanadas, my brother Freddie's at the door like, hey, what you doing? What's going on in there? Oh, I brought some buddies. The fuck? Check the pew. Yes, I will have a reloading doorbell in the front and back of the house. Why no one else gets in here? Yep. Yep. What about going to a pool, Shelly? Well, that's in the plans for the house. My mother's husband is having a in-ground pool put in with a jacuzzi at the end of it because my mother and I can't climb into or out of an above ground pool. We need a pool that we could literally walk into. And he wants to have one that has like stairs on the one side of the railing, have the railing in the middle, and then like a ramp, like an incline or a decline, a straight one on the other side. So Katie could just, doesn't have to worry about stairs at all. She could just walk in. Textured so she doesn't slip or whatever. But yeah, he wants one with the hot tub at the end, because he said the only way that I'm gonna get like real like mobility back without the pain is to take long hot soaks in a hot tub. He was like, I know, like they have a big tub in their bathroom, and it looks like I would be able to get in and out of that kind of okay once the swelling starts to go down in my knees. Right now, my kneecaps are pushed all the way to the side, especially in my left leg. I have no stability in my left leg. I have like 3 wraps around that knee just to keep it from like breaking. But it's just the nature of the beast. And my mother didn't believe me, and I was like, here, give me your hand. And I put her hand on my knee. I said, you feel that? She was like, why is there a hole there? I was like, that's where my kneecap's supposed to be. You know where it is? And I pulled her hand all the way over to like the interior of my knee. And she said, what? I was like, oh, how the hell are you fucking sitting there? I was like, because I'm used to it. She was like, how many meds are you on? I was like, I don't take any pain pills. I don't even take Tylenol anymore. Like, it's rare for me to take Tylenol. I've taken maybe 6 Tylenol in the last like month. And I mean, I get migraines, so that it's saying something. But I don't take pain pills anymore. I just deal with the pain. So like my pain threshold is through the fucking roof. It's ridiculous how much pain I could take right now. And she didn't realize that until she was like, oh my God, both your knees are like, oh yeah, both my knees are like that. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, and like your shoulders hurt? I said, yeah. And now when I get any kind of anxiety, it feels like I'm having a heart attack. She was like, oh my God, what if you are? I was like, Ma, no, it's chest pain from having like panic attacks. These are just silent panic attacks, which are not good because they hurt more than the other ones do. But she doesn't get it. Like she thinks just because I don't complain, I don't feel, a certain way. Rabbit said, I have to sit on a chair in the shower to wash my hair so I don't fall. Have a chair and a walker in the shower. Also use the walker to lower into the tub. Yeah, I don't. The walker, I'm way too uncoordinated, way too klutzy. And I hate the walker. I'll trip on the walker. The walker actually makes me walk worse than when I walk without it. Like I can walk without a walker. That's not a problem. I just have to stop every like 2 minutes because my back is ready to like murder me. Castro Johnson, the flood. I have family in Uniontown. Awesome. I'm near there. Hey nerd, what's up? Castro, gorgeous. You're not far from Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water. I don't know what any of that was, but it sounds good. I know I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm in Appalachia. However the fuck you want to say it. I really don't care, T-Rex. But yeah, no, I'm in the mountains. So it's like, it's an old coal mining town that they stopped mining. But it's an adventure. But I mean, I lived in Kansas, so this can't be that different. And I lived there by myself. So at least here I have, other people, and I'm not taking care of Katie by myself. And she was little. Let's see. Nerd said that people like have fun and a certain coalition guy and just chat and try to start shit. Yeah, well, so Jake from State Farm is visiting Shelly. And it's funny because my mother and I were talking about like the demographics there and whatever. And a lot in this town, for some reason, there's a huge number of single men in my age range and younger. And I was just like, my mother was like, see, I was like, yeah, no, see, I'm not interested. I was like, that just tells me I'm not leaving the house. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, why would I do that? I was like, there's nothing out there I want. Nothing. Like I'm not that girl. I don't have a wandering eye. When I get mad, I get tunnel vision and laser focus on your target. Who's a certain coalition guy? Oh, somebody who's omnipresent. Somebody who thinks he knows everything and didn't know shit. And rather than, talk to me about it, he ran away like a little bitch and then begged Nerd not to tell me what he had said about me or said that I said. Like, just people who like to poke their nose into shit. And it's like, really? Like, you don't know me. Don't go talking about me because I'll find all about you. Like, Max Mira taught me, him and Winning, they educated me on how to look somebody up. Like, I will find some shit. I hope your pain improves, Shelly. Running out of steam myself, but it was great to hear you. Take care. All love you. Oh, Mimsy, you rest up, girl. I worry about you, but thank you for that. Thank you for coming by. It means a lot to me. I miss you. I really do. I love you guys. I know I've been on infrequently or whatever, but I mean, you see me in Winning's chat and trust me, I'm trying to talk in those chats and I'm barely holding on. I've been going to sleep earlier and earlier every night. And he's just like, babe, go to sleep. I'm like, honey, go to sleep. Darling, go to sleep. I'm like, I don't want it because I don't want to leave him. And it's just like, fine. And I have to go to sleep early because these fucking kids don't let me sleep. I don't know why they insist on waking me up between 6 and 8 o'clock every goddamn morning. And I'm like, but why? Well, why? You see me sleep and I have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. Why would you do that to me? Well, just go back to sleep. Yeah, it don't work that way. I'm not your age. I can't just say, oh, I'm going to go sleep. And that's it. No, like I need to like prepare. Anyway, someone who tried to mess up some friendships. Oh, he answered that. Nerd, surprised you even answered because I'm actually sitting at my laptop instead of just listening, like doing other stuff. Squirrel. Dogs are great. Well-trained German Shepherds. No, I don't want no German Shepherds. I do love like canine German Shepherds, but the other kind I don't like. Can anybody hear Shelly? Because I can't hear Shelly. You can't hear me. Girl, I'm so loud. I don't think I really need a mic at this point. Wait, did I miss her saying hold on while she answered that call? Oh no, I just went a little silent trying to figure out what the hell my brother wanted. I was debating answering. Oh no, restart YouTube. YouTube is asshole. It keeps kicking me out of Winning's chat. You know that? It disconnects me from the chat and then it boots me from YouTube and I have to log in all over again. Not just sign into not just click on his thing. I literally have to go back and put my password and everything else. It's ridiculous. Fata Mata orange water. I mean, thank y'all. That was triggering. I almost freaked out. Then I remembered YouTube is asshole. There you go. My 5-year-old doll calls Mata. I mean, it's my Mata and Fata. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fata. Here I am at Camp Granada. I've noticed that the further north you go, the R's and words tend to disappear. Like in Boston, it's not car, it's car. Accents fascinate me. Yeah, well, in the South, our R is in front of our mouth. Yep. Sounds like your mom's husband is so excited for the movie and has so many cool plans. He does. He does have a lot. Body bags for commie Canucks. Trump 2024. I mean, I agree with your message. Your name has me dying, though. I do like it very much. Please remain on topic for this stream. Thank you. Damn it, Shell. I'm still here. I'll teach you how to say, I know. At some point, the more you point some out, the less I'm going to say it. There's a reason why I renamed all the Pokemon when I was playing Pokemon Go, because I couldn't remember their goddamn names, or I would read them fast and mispronounce them. And then I just started making up my own names. Like Meditite. No, I call it Megatitty or whatever. Metatitty. I have names for all of them. T3, I'll take enough for both of us. Then there you go. You take the pain meds, baby. I hope they help you because they don't do shit but mess me up. Evelyn Cox. Hey, all. Hey, baby. How are you? I can hear you. Awesome. Amber L. Oh, I love you so damn much. I love you too, honey. I love you too. I wish I had the energy to make it sound like I do, but I can feel myself hitting that wall. What was I going to talk to you guys about? I did write an outline. I don't know what the fuck I wrote it for. Oh, there was something that really bothered me today. Did y'all see the thing about the stampede in India? Killed over 100 people. Now, when I saw the headline, I thought, oh my God, a stampede. When you think stampede, what do you think? What do you picture? You picture buffalo, you picture horses, cattle, cows, pigs, sheep, goats, whatever. But you picture animals, right? Bulls, stuff like that. That's a stampede. You get that picture from the Lion King of the wildebeest running through or whatever the fuck those were, the antelopes. I forget. But it was like a whole herd of things just stampeding through the ravine. That's what you picture. And then I watched a news report on it. Over 100 people, mostly women and children, were stomped to death in a stampede of people. People stampeded over other people at the end of some religious, I don't know, conclave thing that they had going. So, what the fuck? People. How do we get to this point? And the shit of it was the newscaster was like, and this isn't the first time that this has happened at one of these Indian guru meeting things or whatever, where there's a stampede at the end and people die. She's like, when are people gonna hold these religious leaders responsible for like basically inciting these, horrific conditions where people are stampeded to death, like where they're trampled. How did we get there as people? Like I don't get it. It's so unthinking, so unconcerned for human life. These are people who won't, like eat a cow because it's fucking sacred. But people you could stomp all over and kill like nothing, babies, they killed children mindlessly. So what are these like religious leaders doing that's stirring these people up to this frenetic of a fucking point? Like, why would you need to stampede? Like, why? What's the rush? Everybody was out there with like, huge crowds. All right, like maybe for them that was a huge crowd. Here, that was nothing. It was like a mediocre concert, or like a little league game. But I don't get it. Oh, and I got to tell you, today's the 2nd, right? Thursday's July 4th. Oh, I might, you know what? I might not have a stream on Thursday. I might do it on Friday. Because July 4th, everybody should be out. All you need to go touch grass, get fresh air, watch some fireworks. I got an email saying, please be aware that Hoboken is preparing for an influx of visitors for July 4th, numbering in the hundreds of thousands in my 1 square mile tiny town. And where are they all going to be? Right by my house. Because the Hudson River is going to be where the Macy's Day the Macy's people are putting on the fireworks displays, which means there'll be roughly between 3 to 5 barges if they go normal. They might go bigger this year because they haven't done it on the Hudson River in like 10 years. So the last time they did it, we went to the waterfront to watch, and I will never do that again because we were almost crushed to death, literally. That's what made me think of it. And my son was like, are we going? Hell no, we ain't going. Like, I got a perfectly good computer I could watch the fireworks on. I do not feel the need to be part of 300,000 people pushing into the fucking Hudson River. I'm good. He was like, yeah, I don't want to go either. I was like, oh my God. Kid is like, I will get you shut up. Like, you ain't going nowhere. Like, you're here with us. What are you going to do? You're going to push the wheelchair through those people? We've tried that. How many times I punched people in the face because they like stepped on you or over you or like sat on you because they were tired and you look like a comfy chair. Like, I've beat the shit out of people for that. Like, I'm not in a fighting place. I'm not. Iron Rabbit member for 10 months. Ooh, love and miss all of you. Oh, honey. I love you. Wait, let me see what I got. I got to give you a little sassiness. There you go. But this one's still my favorite.
All I do is win, no matter what. All I do is win, no matter what.
All I do is win, no matter what. That's right. Ah, Lord. Thank you very much for your super chat. You get that one free super chat a month when you sign up and you're a member. And Iron Rabbit is a member for 10 months. I thank you for that very much. I got lost in the chat because I was talking. Damn it. Mimsy's gone. Get some rest. I can't hear Shell. God, my fucking StreamYard just decided to like bump itself back like 8 pages. There we go. There's rabbits. I'm catching up, guys. Amber L, any energy you have for me is appreciated, my dog. Oh, she's so sweet. You really are sweet. I wish I had energy for anybody. I really do. I can't wait for them to leave on Sunday so that I can sleep. And I won't be able to sleep until late, but that's okay because maybe I don't know. Like Winning and I have the old school party, watch party on Sundays, and that's always fun. But I don't know if I'm gonna sleep through it. I guess I could sleep right afterwards. Now your neighbors would Tug. Nuh-uh. Tug's in Tennessee. I'm right over West Virginia. I'm actually right over the border between West Virginia and Virginia. So, yeah. People are sometimes know better than the animals we claim dominion over. It's true. It's absolutely true. I can't believe they did that. I mean, I can believe it because, here they do it on Black Friday at fucking Walmart. But at a religious thing, like, it's insane. It's insane. Suzanne, the opioids ain't doing shit, girl, but I can pretend that they do. I was just going to ask if they do something in the Hudson. They do. They don't normally. They usually have the Macy barge on the Brooklyn side. So it's between Manhattan and Brooklyn. This year it will be between Manhattan and Hoboken. They'll say Jersey City, but it's Hoboken because it's literally like they're all right in front of my house. And there's also a park that's out. It extends way out into the river right behind my house. And that's where they all go. So literally, I would not be able to leave my house even if I wanted to. The crowds are going to be ridiculous. On Friday, me, Winning, and T-Rex, we were talking online. And they wanted to know about, this place that I'm moving to. So I pulled up all these little tidbits, and we did Google Maps and whatever. And then I was like, wait, y'all never saw where I actually live. So I did a kind of town tour using Google Maps and doing all the Google Earth, whatever. And we went street by street through my whole town. And I was like, so this is where I grew up. And this is where this one stalked me. And this is where I worked. And it's funny because I didn't realize until I told them that all my jobs have always been, well, except for Shipko, but most of my jobs, especially till I was till I was out of my early 20s, were within a half a block of my house. I was like, oh, this is here's my house, walk half a block to the corner. Oh, there's the vet that I worked for. Then you cross the street. There's the pizzeria I worked at. Go next door to that. There's the convenience store that I, used to work at. And then you go next door to that. That's where my best friend used to live. You go next door to that. That's the school that, I learned how to be a majorette. I used to go there after school for majorette practice. And yes, I was a majorette. Whatever. Shut up. I was a cheerleader too. You want to fucking harp on that? But I was a majorette way longer than I was a cheerleader. Cheerleading was not for me. I can't fake smile like that. But majorette, yeah, we don't smile because you're afraid you're going to bust your teeth out with that damn baton. But I'm good with the baton. Is it any surprise that I'm good with a, big hard piece of steel in my hands? Give me a break. I was made for that, yeah. So I should have been a sword swallower. Kind of was. Anyway, see, that's my default. It's so easy for me to just operate on the degenerate channel. Just go ahead. Because it doesn't take any thought from me. I showed them my grammar school. I showed them my church. I was like, this is where my ex-boyfriend lived. This is where my other ex-boyfriend lived. And this one lived next door. This was the FBI rated place. And this was a mob hangout. And this was a mob hangout. And I'm going through the whole thing. And all T-Rex had to say was, your town is really small. I think it surprised them that everybody was right on top of one another. I told them, I said, you think that my stories are oh yeah, whatever, ha ha ha. No, there was a story that my grandmother's like, Michelle, come look out the window over here. Somebody's watching us. And Billy was across the street in the snow, sitting on the plow, just staring at my patio doors, and then just waved when he saw me. That sounds like nobody's gonna do that. You're right. Like I showed them. I was like, you know how close he was? Here's my friggin' apartment. Now let's just swing the camera to across the street. Don't even have to move forward or backward. Just whoop, and that's where he was sitting on the plow. And they're like, oh, like, because that's just. And I even went through like my mother's building. I was like, that window is this person, that window is this person, that window is like all my exes are in those buildings. And if they're not my exes, they're the brother or sister of my exes or whatever. So it was just like, wow, that's a really small town. Yeah, it really is. So me moving to like East Bubblefuck really don't bother me because I don't fuck with any of the yuppies. Like Hoboken B&Rs, born and raised, we just deal with one another. We don't deal with anybody outside our like upbringing. Really, we're very like exclusionist. Like we don't talk to these New Yorkers that got planted here. But so me moving to a small town, like it really won't make a difference. It really won't, because it's gonna be the same. Everybody knows your fucking business. July 4th will be a day I stay home with my cat, Ashhole. Oh my God, Ashhole. She gets scared of noises. My cats have never heard fireworks, and they're going to be right there. So I expect to have a lot more cat hair around my apartment before we leave, because I guarantee they're going to be like, they're either going to just take it in stride and be completely chill about it, or they're going to freak out. I do have a plan though. I know when the fireworks are going to start. So I plan on giving them like a lot of food right before and a little of their, like I call it, you want weed? And look, Boo's head is like, what? What'd you say? You said weed? Their catnip. I'll give them that and they can get all like fucked up on that and go to sleep, and then the noises shouldn't bother them. I was actually thinking of putting headphones on them, and I still might, but I don't know. Then again, they might just be fine. My cats are pretty chill. We go to the local dam and watch the fireworks show across the bay. Now this is literally it's gonna be what, about 500 feet from my front door. It's not far. Not far at all. I've been spoiled with the 4th. Nice. May the 4th be with you. It was always a backyard show I was privy to. Nice. Yeah, no, those aren't legal in Jersey. Fireworks are not legal in Jersey unless they're professionally done or unless you have a permit. I mean, we still do them, don't get me wrong, but they're illegal. All right, later, Wolf from Honey Bunch. I'm gonna be wrapping it up any second. I made it to almost 2 hours, so I feel accomplished. I pushed myself. Amber said, now I just have to, actually, I don't know what I'll do on the 4th. This will be my first one, like, alone. Then don't be alone. Go out to whatever fairgrounds are near you, a playground, wherever the fuck people are congregating, and be part of that. Do not be by yourself. Don't do it, honey. Just don't. Jacob Castro, majorette, deep fakes income. No. Ashhole is no longer feral. Oh, became super clingy. She's my constant. See, that's the thing about feral cats. They are so grateful once you show them like affection, they realize you're not going to fuck with them. You will never have a cat be more loyal or more protective. Good God, they turn into such mushes. Much like me. I'm all tough and hissing and clawing, but if you're tender to me, oh, forget it. Like once you're able to like break me down and get my trust, I will fucking burn or build the world for you, whichever one you want. Yeah, there's like you fuck with me, you stuck with me. Nothing wrong with being a majorette. Oh, is that something else we have in common? I wonder. I thought you said Tennessee. No, Central Pennsylvania. I wanted to move to Tennessee. My mother didn't want to. And the thing is, the house that I wanted was around the same price as this one, only there was so much more land with it. And she's like, no, it's too far. Me. Like, whatever. She's afraid. I'm glad I at least got her out of the goddamn state because she was not going to go. I had to pull out every card I had, including the whole, you're going to make me die in this apartment. I am going to die in this apartment. And the more we throw things out, the more I'm like, yeah, I was definitely going to die in this apartment. Like, this is slowly poisoning me. I was going to say, I even have a Majorette Barbie. Oh my goodness. I didn't have that. I didn't go that far. I did have my little Majorette uniform though. I don't have it anymore. Those were rental. You don't buy those. The Crazy Redskins here have acres of fireworks. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's like a war zone for a week. I mean, I liked Missouri for that. They used to do fireworks all the time. I used to love watching my ex-husband do it because he was totally inept. And I was like, he's going to kill himself. And I remember my mother-in-law was like, she said, do you have life insurance on him? I was like, him? Oh, yeah. I was like, I have no fear. I did. Because he was always doing stupid shit. So it was like, no, you ain't leaving me with, holding my fucking hand out. Iron Rabbit. It took 17 months to gain her trust. Yeah, no more Band-Aids. Aww. Fireworks and pew-poo scare my dog. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dog Jack, big ass German Shepherd. He was a Belgian Tuvaran, but I just call him a German Shepherd because nobody knows what the other one is. He was a rescue. Any kind of lightning, thunder. I mean, it didn't have to be a sound. He could just see it, and that was it. He'd freak out. He was the biggest chicken shit. Super protective of me, but like the biggest chicken shit when it came to anything else. Think of the dogs only shoot suppressed weapons. I mean, they really don't like it. And I don't like seeing my animals like upset for any reason. Amber L said, oh, I love you so much. I love you too, honey. You're so cute. And I'll be in your neck of the woods soon. So that'll be fun. T-Rex is already like, oh, you're going to live a lot closer to me. That's only a 3-hour drive. It's only an hour and a half if I meet you halfway. He's like, oh, you drive? Why is everybody so surprised that I drive? I've been driving since I'm 19 and decided, yeah, I'm old enough, and mature enough to have a driver's license and not put myself into a brick wall at 80 miles an hour. That was the only reason I didn't get my license at 17. I've known how to drive since I'm 12. Yeah, Grandpa was like, I can't plow right now. I'm busy here. I'm teaching you. And he taught me how to plow the fucking gas station property. That's how I learned how to drive. I learned how to drive on a stick shift. I don't think I remember the first thing about driving a stick. And you could take that any way you want it. We're going to end on that note. Castro, we had a farm before coming here. Oh, nice. Castro said, my horses are rather comfortable with fireworks now. Used to be insane. Oh, I bet. My my father-in-law had cows. He had like not a lot, just a couple. He had a couple cows. I don't know if they were boys, girls, whatever. I don't know. I'm not knowing about that kind of shit, and he never talked about it. But they always looked like they were half dead. They just like stand there. I never heard anybody moo or whatever. And they did fireworks. We did fireworks. And these fucking cows were so loud. And I was like, where's the moo? I don't hear one moo. They made every sound but a moo. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, can we stop the fireworks? Because this is like bothering me. It like hurt my soul. Because they were so like freaked out about it. Because they're out in East Bubblefuck. They don't hear shit. You can't even hear cars on the road. They're so far back from the road. So like they hear nothing but nature. And to have all that shit going off in the yard, oh my God. But he was like, that's it. I'm going to have nothing but just a whole field full of just cow shit. Because they were all shitting themselves in fear. I was hysterical. But oh my God, it was weird. Sounds I didn't know that animals made. But yeah, they were scared. It was funny. I mean, it's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time. At the time, I was mortified or horrified. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, don't hold me to any of my vocabulary today because nothing is working. When the dog would be out studying all day and not come home when called, I just shot into the lake and he'd come running up. Great. Nice. Nice. That made you laugh so hard. I'm glad. I'm glad I made somebody laugh. I just realized it's been 6 years since I visited the family farm. I miss it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. My mother was like, oh, I can't believe you didn't want to live by the beach. I was like, when was the last fucking time you went to the beach? Could you tell me? What do you mean? I was like, when was the last time you went to the goddamn beach? You hate the beach. She does. She absolutely hates the sand. She hates the ocean. She likes the sound of the ocean. She likes to look at it. She don't want to be in it. She doesn't like the smell, which is weird, because she smells fish. All I smell is salt water, but it's like we're two very different people, me and my mother. But like she doesn't like the feel of sand. She doesn't like how hot sand gets. She doesn't like that there's like sand flies down the shore. So she hates the beach. Tell me why this woman was looking at $800,000 homes right on the beach. And I was like, okay, the East Coast, I don't want to be on the beach. She was like, why? She was like, you love the beach. Oh, yeah, I love the shore. The beach, I can, take it or leave it. I mean, I'm comfortable there. The ocean, I love. But we have nothing but storms getting worse and worse and worse. I don't want beachfront property because I don't want to have to swim while I'm sleeping. Like, how about that? She don't get it. She does not get where my anxiety comes in. And I was like, you hate the beach. Why would you want to spend an exorbitant amount of money for a small little fucking house just so you can be by the ocean? That's going to kill you. Like, I don't understand it. She was like, well, for the sound, I will get you a white noise machine. Like, stop it. I love the beach, but like, there's just a lot of things that go along with the beach here now that I could do without. It's overrated. Yeah. Sand, cold water, wind. Never mind the cold water. Cold water don't bother me. The riptide. I don't have the stability anymore to fight the current. Yeah, Buddy is bad for some. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Warm sand, come out west. Ain't no warm sand. Right? Yeah, no, it's not warm sand. It's hot. You can blister your feet on the sand here at certain beaches. It depends the quality of the sand, Castro. Like Wildwood, they have this really fine, like I love the sand there, but it heats up far beyond what any of the other beaches heat up to. I don't know what it, like the minute you put your foot on that sand, it's like, ow, 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 ow. Like there's no like, oh, I'm just going to go for a walk down the beach. You better walk in the water. Shit. Because you ain't walking on the regular sand and it's so fine you sink. You could be 3 pounds and you just sink right into that shit. It's like, have a blessed day, right? Yes, Rabbi, you have a wonderful day. Give me a day on a cool, clear lake over the beach. Any day, yeah. Although the lake that they also have all those little no-see-ums and all that kind of stuff. Our beaches are so cold all year. Even Cali beaches suck. Our beaches are so hot. So hot. It's ridiculous. It really is. You're under an umbrella. You got your feet in the water and you're still sitting there just covered in sweat. Just covered in sweat and sand because it's always windy. Anyway, I had a whole list of things to talk about, but I really can't. My eyes are closing and I still got to call back. I got to call my brother back. Ugh. Anyway, I love you guys. Again, reminder, Thursday is July 4th, so I will not be doing a stream. I will probably do it on Friday. And then I'll be able to get all my stress out about, Katie going away on Sunday. Because even though I'm happy about it, I'm still nervous. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. Don't stress. And remember, this could be you.
All I do is win, no matter what.
But you got to get your own winning. Anyway, I love you guys. And I will see you in the funny papers. Bye.
Girl, I know that you're a a Jersey girl inside. 4 a.m. at a diner, stop singing, living on a
And doggone it, people like me.
I'm thinking maybe you're a Jersey girl with all those highlights in your hair. No other girl can move like you. We pump our fists, damn right it's true. And I don't care what they might say, they'll never get us anyway. So be my Jersey girl, and take a little ride with me tonight. And let's get dirty, girl. I know that you're a Jersey girl inside. The way you turn it up, turn me on, and then you take it off. Make it hot, make it loud. We'll wake the whole town. Jersey girl, I know that you're a Jersey girl inside.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Be